What's up, everybody? It's Quicksilver, and I am still down here in the end. Huh, where the hell did you guys come from? Interesting. Yeah, I'm still down here in the end, on the Enderman farm. I actually was going to brag on to you guys about how I had changed this thing a little bit to extend this down, because I was seeing exactly what I just showed you with the Enderman kind of finding a way to teleport out here. I'm not sure how they're doing that. I may have to actually bring this out a little further, because I don't want that going on. But looks like he took care of himself. So anyway, really, isn't that interesting? Huh. Okay, anyway, maybe I have couple holes I need to plug in here still. I'm not sure where they're coming from. Oh, looks like he got hit by the water. Good deal. So yeah, I'm not sure where they're getting in and out, but as you can see, I've got 50 levels right now, and this thing is out of control. I'm not even sure what I should do with it to make it better. If I leave it like this so that I don't have ender pearls everywhere, I end up with these noisy bastards hanging out all over the place. Yeah, I mean, this thing is just unbelievable. If you've never made one of these, I hope my episodes, the last couple of episodes outlining this thing, were clear enough for you. I highly recommend it. It's a total pain in the ass, but it is so worth it if you need XP or anything like that. It's unreal. I mean, I did it because I wanted ender pearls, and I've already got 3 chests going on these things. It's just out of control. So yeah, it's totally worth it. It's so much so to the point that I feel like I'm gonna maybe be spending a bunch of time down here. I know one of the most common things that people will add on to these is they will throw an enchanting station somewhere around near it, and I'm definitely going to do that. I was trying to figure out the best place for it. Hopefully these guys are all dead now. There's a few of them left, so let's get rid of them altogether now. So we'll put it on kill mode. Now we just have to listen to them die. Man, anyway, as you can see, I've already made plans for extending this thing out a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do, though, instead of just making a little dinky room like we've kind of got in the front of this thing where we can have an enchanting setup, I think I'm actually going to build something a little more aggressive. So I wanted to go ahead, I've knocked out a hole in here and try to get the water fix sorted here. It's actually a little bit of a pain in the ass. I still have some weird water things going on here, but at least they're not in my way. So I think what I'm going to do, so that I can make sure that so I can make sure that Enderman can't get into this other area. Number one, I will light it up like crazy, of course. But number two is I think I am actually going to, let's see if we can do this. I'll do this with you right now on cam. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make some steps up here, I think is what my goal is going to be. This is really going to be odd. However, nowhere near as odd as putting these the floor in down here was. So yeah, I think I don't know if I can even get up there because of this stuff. But yeah, all right, we'll get this sorted out. I might not do all of this on camera, but yeah, because I think I'm going to go ahead and make these go up like that. I've got to knock these guys out. Let's do that now. It is so creepy working down here still, though, guys, because everywhere you look, you've got setups like that going where it's like you're pretty much guaranteed death if you're not careful. So, but yeah, all right. So here's the plan, and the reason you may ask, okay, why is he actually going up in the air here? The reason I'm going up is because in order to make my enchanting station, I want to make it so that I don't have to walk into a room that's walled in by books. So what I'm going to do is I'm bringing this up so that I can actually dig down into the floor. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to actually have to put a floor in a little lower. Maybe I'll actually start a subfloor in here before I start doing all this mess. So that we can have our books as part of the floor like we've done in the main base. And then once I'm done with it, I'm thinking I'm actually going to put some storage in here too, just because, I mean, I've had this in real time. I've spent maybe an hour and a half down here, and you can see all the ender pearls that I've got. And if I've got an enchanting station down here as well, I'm going to have a hell of a lot of items down here. So I think maybe I'll make a little storage area in there, and at that point, may as well make a farm. So maybe I'll pound through on this side, and maybe we'll put a wheat farm or something over here, or maybe grow potatoes down here. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I've never actually tried to grow mushrooms down here. That might be interesting since it's so damn dark. Maybe they would do well. Actually, no, because if I do that, then I got to worry about Enderman spawning. Well, if I do too high ceiling, You can like hearing my thought process, guys? If I do a too high ceiling, I guess down here, we could keep it dark. Not like we'd have to worry about any other mobs spawning on us. So yeah, maybe we'll do a mushroom farm down here. We could actually have a pretty easy to make dark room in here where we wouldn't have to worry about any mobs spawning. So, but yeah, the biggest thing that I'm worried about here is I don't want these guys to have anywhere to teleport out. And I think that's what's happening over here. The ones that we saw is maybe as they fall down here they're teleporting out to safety, but I didn't think they could, so maybe we'll just extend that a little bit and we'll get that hammered out. But I'm bringing this up so that when I have these guys here, they won't be able to see an area that's 3 blocks high. Although that's 3 blocks high, isn't it? Alright, I may have to look at some of this stuff and figure it out, because I don't want them to have a way out of the kill area there. That would kind of suck. So let me go ahead. I'm going to bring this up and I guess kind of frame out this room a little bit. I'll do that stuff off camera. I don't think you guys are really too interested in watching that. But I will show you what we're doing in the room a little more detail. But I don't want to watch you guys I don't want to make you guys watch me do a bunch of just mindless framework. So I'll see you in just a sec. Alright guys, I took a little brief interlude here. Came up top side just to make sure I need to get a lot more wood to kind of frame that area out. And just wanted to share, I guess the slime farm is still definitely working for us. I like the fact that we can turn mobs down. That is a beautiful thing. Thank you 1.7 for that. But yeah, it looks like we have an abundance of these guys have spawned, and this is really just since I got back up here. But yeah, I guess I don't know if showing off is the right word, but I did want to maybe proof of concept a little more for you guys to show you how it works. And also, while I'm here, I probably should have done this 2-3 episodes ago. I'm not sure I ever showed you the inner workings of this thing. Once we get up here to the top, I know I showed you the actual build of the slime farm itself, but when it comes to how I'm moving them over here from the ladder, I think I was neglecting my duties. So let me pop these guys out really fast and I will show you. If you look right here is where we have the ladder that comes up from where the slimes were originating down there, or where they're originating, where we've reduced them. And all I did was they'll climb up here, and then there's a water source block back there. So once they get up there, they swim up and they get pulled over here, and apparently, oh, we were getting pushed up by those guys right there. Huh, that's cool, and apparently they can't jump out either. So let's cover that back up before we get some uninvited visitors here. And yeah, that's how it works. So nothing too crazy creative about it, but I wanted to at least show you that, and we'll kill these guys before we get too many more of them here. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. I'm going to head back down to the end now that I'm loaded up with wood again, and I've got the tree farm replanted, which is already growing crazy trees. We gotta like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys back down there in just a moment. Alright guys, so I've got this area kind of boxed in again, and this is why it's so important to make sure you put the water on the roof and light everything up. This is crazy. There's nothing really too nutty here that I've built. Just trying to give it a little style. I'm going to obviously put a roof on this thing, and then I will throw some water on it. I'm thinking I will have some storage over here. I'll throw a bunch of chests down there, and then in the middle, kind of towards the back here, is where I will throw my enchanting table. The enchanting table setup. I'll tell you what's going to drive me crazy about this, though, is the fact that I don't have... The room is built off of a 2-wide thing, so I can't really center anything per se in Minecraft style. So that's going to be a bit annoying, but I'll deal with that. Again, just wanted to kind of show this to you. Uh-oh, I pissed somebody off. Maybe, maybe not. Hell, I'm armored. Oh yeah? Come on, bring it, asshole. Yeah, that's right. Burn up in there. Only place you can go, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Unless you want to hang out over there. Alright, anyway, that's pretty much it. Like I said, just wanted to check in with you guys and show you kind of what I had working here. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish up the outside of this room and put the water on the top so I don't have to worry about these assholes in here anymore. And once that is taken care of, then I will come back in here and we'll build the in-floor enchanting setup, which is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass because if I punch out any one of these, there's nothing to build off of below. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to knock out some of these steps in here so that I can block over and build a little subfloor like I mentioned earlier. So anyway, I will be right back with you. Alright, here we are from the outside of the place. It's kind of turning into a little bit of a water fortress, which is kind of cool. Um, that should keep our Enderman problem from happening on the rooftop over there. And I think, after doing a little bit of testing here, I think we're high enough level in there that they can't really get through here. I saw one kind of manage to fluke in there, but I don't think that was anything permanent. Also, did do a little more building. I'll show you what I've got in here. I wanted to kind of beautify this up. It was just kind of looking like a big stone box. So I had the red stained glass, so I threw a little bit of that up there. Kind of mapped out where I'm going to want to put my enchanting station, which is what we're going to do next. We're going to actually have to dig down underneath this thing, like I mentioned, to do that. And then I'm just going to line this whole wall with storage chests. Built a little fireplace thing in here. It's really obviously not functional. I guess I can pitch things in there that I don't want, but I think it's far enough away from this wood, at least I hope it is, that we don't have to worry about it catching anything on fire. Just kind of an aesthetic thing. I might try and put some artwork or something on the wall. These little columns that are next to it, I don't know, we'll see. Something to kind of dress it up a little bit. Just felt a little bit drab down here. Man, I tell you, I'm never going to be short on ender pearls, though. I mean, this is just crazy. So, alright, so I think in order to make this happen, actually, one other thing that I did throw some half slabs right down here, because I realized I had a 3 high area right here where they could spawn, or where they could teleport from there. They could easily see that and teleport over here too. So we've got that covered. I don't know if I had that done last time I was in here with you guys or not, but yeah, that's resolved now. So let's go ahead. We're going to waste some wood here. But we've got to get underneath this floor. So, and I didn't really know where I was going to place that thing yet. So now that I know, let's go ahead and get to it. So I guess step one, I got to pop that guy out. And I think, let's see if we can just do it like this. I think that's where I'm going to have my floor, my little subfloor thing. So I think I can just do this. Just knock out this stuff. We'll make a little path over to it, and then once we get there, we will throw some wood. Instead of throwing down the dirt blocks, we'll throw down our wood blocks for our subfloor that we will place the enchanting station on. So yeah, like I said, it's a little nerve-wracking, and I still don't have this place lit up very elegantly. Just have these torches kind of crammed around. But in fact, let's move that guy because I don't want it to be dark enough, because certainly there's enough headroom for our Enderman to spawn here, and we don't want that to happen. We only want them spawning in our kill area. So, alrighty, this is kind of slow going, but unfortunately it needs to be right. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out, and I guess this is where we're going to start putting in our subfloor. Let me grab a shovel. This is actually all my decent gear. I took everything off when I was throwing the water down up there, because it occurred to me that I had all my my decent stuff on me still. So that could have been a very bad thing if I had dropped off, which I didn't die. I would have updated the deaths on job site sign. I am still keeping that thing going. Don't think I need to worry about it too terribly much anymore, but you never know, man. You never know. If I didn't do dumb things in Minecraft, it wouldn't be Minecraft. Alright, so here is where we're going to start building our little subfloor thing, where I'm just going to take this thing down a level. As annoying and slow as this is to do. So, alright, you guys get the picture of what I'm doing here, I think. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish this thing out. AFK, I'm not sure how we're looking on time. I think my little beginning part of this might have been a little longer than I anticipated it being. So, we might be a little longer than I feel like we are. It always seems to be the case. And I check the time on these things and I'm like, oh crap, I've wasted a bunch of time. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish ripping this thing out off camera, and I will be back in here once I get this thing in place, and we can take a peek at what we've got. Alright guys, here we go. I've got my 15 bookshelves ready, and like I said, I hope that I did leave my my dirt blocks underneath this thing in case I need to ever get underneath it again for any reason. I can't imagine why I would, but at this point we can now do some enchanting, which is good since I have 55 levels to burn, since I spent so much dealing with these damn Endermen. So let's tell you what, let's see what the heck. Actually, you know what, I don't think I have anything down here. That was weird. What was that? Huh, I'm cracking up. Anyway, it looks like we're safe. Our fire radius, I think it's only 3 blocks that it can spread, and I think I've got an extra row of stone bricks in here, so I'm kind of liking the way this is coming together. Yeah, it's turning out pretty cool. So, yeah, I guess I don't have anything to enchant down here with me at the time, do I? Come on, I gotta have something, right? I guess not. Alright, well, maybe I'll go up and get some gear and meet you guys back down here. I'll check the length on this thing as well while I'm at it, and we'll see where we are there, and if necessary we'll call it the end of the video. But yeah, I think this is a good start on getting a toehold down here on kind of an end fortress base. This is a little bit dangerous. I guess if I ever wanted to suicide I could leap out this window, but well, either of these windows, so maybe I'll glass those in. In fact, you know what, I think I have some glass panes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think I have enough of them. I don't know. If I don't, I guess I don't really care too much. We can make more, we can deal with it some other time, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go AFK, check the length on this thing, and maybe get some gear down here so we can deal with actually burning through some of these 55 levels we've got. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so I've done a little cleanup down here. Oopsie. I've got a little bit of an issue with these guys able to pop into this room. It only seems to be happening if I'm actually in it, but I'm not really sure why it's happening. So anyway, it's a little bit annoying, but it only happens when I have the mobs on the kill mode as opposed to the collect mode. But yeah, I wanted to show you before we get out of here, I have cleaned this room up a little bit, as you can see. At least the guys when they get in here are one-hit kills, but threw a little rug in here, some plants over there, a little painting on the wall for our little enchanting station. So I think it's kind of nice down here now. I'm pretty pleased with how it worked out. Through this little archway and these doors in here really quick is a way I thought I could try and keep the Enderman out, which is really kind of confusing me as to why they're able to get through. But I thought we'd do a little experiment here too. I went ahead and I let these guys collect in here. I got a couple of areas I still probably need to look at. But yeah, I thought I would see, this is about 3 minutes worth of Enderman dropping down in here. So before we signed out, I thought I'd go ahead and I'd wreck these guys. We'll see how many levels we can get from about, like I said, about 3 minutes. So here we go. So, like I said, I think I've said this before, I highly recommend this build if you want an XP farm of any sort. This is absolutely the way to go. I don't know that there's any way that I can get 22 levels, maybe 23 levels, yeah, 22 levels, and more ender pearls than I can ever hope to use in less than 3 minutes. Hello. I don't know how he got down here. So I'll go ahead, I'll take out the rest of these guys that are hanging out in here. I gotta be careful not to go in there because if I look at them they'll run over and start smacking me. But then we'll keep this thing on just kill mode, make sure we don't have many more Endermen popping in the other room with us. But yeah, that is pretty much it guys. I think I'll call this the end of the video. So if you liked what you watched, please hit that little like button down there. That helps the channel out a bunch. You guys know the drill if you've watched me before. It is a great big help. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time when I think we're going to build a farm of some sort down here. Probably on the other side of this thing. So, I mean, as you can tell, I mean, I've just got, you know, double chest after double chest after double chest already of these things. That's my gear chest for now. But yeah, it's really efficient, a really great build. Like I said, I highly recommend it. As you can see, I'm already loading up again on ender pearls. But it seems like they drop more ender pearls when they die like that as opposed to me killing them too. But anyway, so yeah, I guess next time I will smack through the wall here, and we'll start a little farm of some sort over there, and we'll kind of go from there. So give me a like if you liked what you watched, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I will catch you guys next time.